Full supply of a universal lifesaver is now available to all medical helicopters like the ones that responded to that crash in Purcell. Donors helped the Oklahoma Blood Institute reach its goal. News 9's Christy Lewis is live on the story with what this now means for patients.
Carl, this milestone means patients could have a better chance at survival because now every medical helicopter that flies for help in the state can have O-negative blood on board.
After the horrific crash Monday afternoon, multiple medical helicopters descended on I-35 just south of Purcell. Jim Gardner and Bob Mills' Sky News 9 was overhead.
They are loading patients right now. One is taking off right now with a patient. There are 3 more air evac helicopters sitting on the ground.
Paramedics often reach for O-negative blood during emergencies because it's universal. But in the past, it wasn't always available for all air ambulances.
They would go out with just salt water, and salt water is not the best because you start to dilute the blood and eventually it doesn't clot the way it's supposed to and heal up the bleeding.
But after the Oklahoma Blood Institute put out a call to try to help change the trajectory for trauma victims, Oklahomans donated in droves. Now their O-negative inventory is big enough to stock all 24 air ambulances in the state, and the hope is for people to keep giving so the standard can be maintained.
You can be out there with them, or at least part of you. Your blood unit, your donation of blood can be on the site of that trauma, making that difference. Can fly over there on an air ambulance and save a life on the ground.
And any of the O-negative blood donations that are not used within a certain time frame on those helicopters are then sent back to OBI in their supply and then sent to hospitals for use, so nothing is wasted. Live on the scene on the story, Christy Lewis, News 9.
So good to know, Christy. Thanks for bringing that to us. And also, thanks to some generous donors, the OBI says blood needs for OHP Lieutenant Heath Meyer are also being met. Lieutenant Meyer was critically injured while troopers were trying to stop a chase suspect in Moore last Friday. As you can see, dozens of troopers donated in Meyer's honor.